Alright, you're welcome to today's class. So I want to say a big thank you for being here, which I'm very sure you're not here by mistake. You are in for something great. You are about to learn what will never be taught in class by your lecturer. This secret I'm about to show you is probably what your lecturer know, but they know if they show you, you will overpass their exams. Alright? So that is it. That's why it will never be taught in class. You might just be taught the normal way of solving in class, and at the end of the day, 70% of people don't usually understand the class. So if you're an engineering, science, or mathematics student in this class, what you're about to learn now is what will lead you on and on in the area of your academics. So I will say never neglect learning, especially if you are an engineering, science, or mathematics student in today's class. So I will quickly do a brief introduction about myself so you know why you should even listen to me, why you should stay to the end of this class, okay? Why you should also take heed of every step I show in this class. So who am I? Who am I to actually teach you how to solve mathematics without solving? Alright, my name is Francis Joshua, a chemical engineering student of Federal University of Petroleum Resources, Efun, Delta State. And by the way, all I'm about to show to you in this class is what I've been studying for 3 to 4 years now. Alright, so I did not just wake up early in the morning and I was like, oh Josh, let us do a class to teach people how to solve mathematics without solving. No, I did not just wake up. All I'm about to teach you, I've been studying for 3 to 4 years, and it's what actually I've applied and I came out in flying colors in my mathematics examination, including engineering maths. Okay? Not just that, I have also used these techniques to study other of my courses and it worked well, and that's why I still remain the top and exceptional student in class. So if you stay to the end of this class, all this secret is what I'll be showing you, which I'm very sure you're staying to the end, right? Okay, let's move on. And by the way, this secret I shared hasn't worked for me alone, okay? Because I usually share it to others and it has worked perfectly for them. So look at what my students are saying about me when I share these secrets in a tutorial like this to them, okay? Now you can see the first image here. This first image is a screenshot from my WhatsApp. It said, "Thank you, sir, for showing us the quicker way to solve MTH 1 to 1." This is a math code, okay, a math course code rather. So you can see he was actually thanking me. He came to my DM, and you can see the second image here. Say anything apart from A is not for us. Okay, after writing his exam, he have to come to me and like, oh, he have actually cleared his examination. That anything apart from A is not for him. So let's go to the other image. You can see this person was like, bro, thank you for the calculator tutorial. It's really helped. God bless you. I was like, oh, amen. You're welcome. This person came to me and I was like, I celebrate you, sir. We had a wonderful exam. It was a photocopy of last year past question. So you can see we have classes like this on a daily basis, and I share the same updates with people, and a lot of them usually just run into my DM and they are praising me and giving me a lot of thanks. So you can see it not only work for me, I've also given out to people. So you can see that's why most of my students call me Tutor Josh, not just because I show them how to solve mathematics without solving, because they believe in the impact that when I'm ready to give out knowledge, which I'm about to do in this class, I usually deliver, okay? So all of these are why you should listen to me and why you should stay till the end of this class, okay? So before we actually begin, before we move to the class proper or the webinar proper, please and please avoid distraction. I would rather say you should place your phone on DND, okay, to avoid your WhatsApp, your TikTok notification and everything to disturb you. Stay in a quiet place and actually follow me from beginning to the end, okay? I would rather say you should take a pen, a book, and your Casio FS991 ES Plus calculator so you can flow while I give you the method on how to solve mathematics even without solving. Okay, so let us move in. Okay, let's move in. Let's go into the class proper. So I would like to treat all mathematics topics in the likes of elementary set theory, real number, sequence and series, the quadratic equation, which is the theory of quadratic equation, your complex number, your trigonometry, then we have partial fraction, limit at infinity, limit of a function, inverse of a function, discontinuity, domain and range of a function, differentiation, integration, matrix, vector, then your statistics also, then your number base, and so on, because I will just keep listing and listing and listing because there are a lot of them. But I'll be able to show you some steps in this class, okay, on how to treat some of these topics in this class. All right, and by the end of the class I will tell you how you can learn the rest and prepare for your exam, so you can see why you actually need to stay to the end of this class, right? So let me quickly introduce to you this Casio FS 991 ES Plus calculator. This is the calculator, okay? This is the calculator we actually use to do all of the magic I am about to show to you. So if you don't have this calculator, it is actually necessary for you to actually get it, because it is this calculator that actually work the magic. Okay, so let us actually move into the class and see what we actually do. All right, so I will want to show you the magic of how all this calculator work, and it's very interesting. Okay, just follow me step by step on this one, okay, and I will show you that mathematics can be solvable without solving. All right, so the first question here is, or the first topic here is on trigonometry. Okay, you'll be given a question like this. Given that tan theta is equals to 3/4, they will ask you to find sin theta. They will give you an option, or options rather, which is 4/5, 2/5, 3/5, and D, none of the above. I actually give you the step on what you're to do and how you're to get the answer. Let's assume I don't know the answer to this question. I don't know the answer to this question. How am I to get the answer to this question? It's very easy. Okay, I'm going to bring out my calculator now for my screen, so I hope you can see my calculator here. So they say, given that tan theta is equals to 3/4, find sin theta. The first method is to clear your calculator. Okay, let's assume this calculator is off. Obviously you have to on your calculator, right? So you press your on. So I like telling my students to actually clear their calculator, and by doing that you're pressing shift 9 3 equals to, then equals to, as the case may be. So this is shift in your calculator. You can see the top button here is written as shift, right? So you're pressing shift 9. So you can just follow what is in the screen. So you're clearing, or you're pressing 3, then you're pressing equals to, then equals to. So you've actually cleared your calculator. You're clearing your calculator because you're telling your calculator you want to solve a problem. All right, so it's just like you're formatting your phone. All right, so you want to clear every other thing that have been stored in your calculator. Now for you to solve this question, you have to store tan inverse. This is actually inverse of 3/4 in your calculator as S. You are assigning a number as S in your calculator. You are telling your calculator that anywhere you see this X, it should be this value. All right, so you are pressing shift tan inverse. To bring out tan inverse is actually by pressing shift and pressing this tan sign here. So you're pressing this tan, it's actually tan inverse. So you're pressing 3/4. Okay, this arrow is for what you're to press next. All right, so you're pressing 3/4 here. Then you're coming over to this page to close your bracket, so you can see it. Then you're pressing what? Shift again. You press shift, then you press what? House here. House here is at the top of 7 in your calculator. This is it here. So you press house here. You will be seeing a sign changing in this part. Okay, just press it once, so you can see it's already showing stored, sto rather. Then you press S is at this place, which is the close bracket. Okay, so you can see S, but S is in one red color there. So you press it, so you can see that S is already stored in your calculator. Okay, S now is stored as 36.869, and as the case may be. So if you press S in your calculator, it's going to be giving you this 36.869 869.89765. Okay, let us try it. Let's press AC. Let's try and press S and see if it's going to give us what I just said. All right, so what are you going to do? By pressing S is very simple. You just press alpha, then you press this close bracket. So you can see S is already out on our calculator. Then you press equals to. So you can see S is actually giving us 36.869 and as the case may be, what we actually got or what we actually save. All right. So if you've gotten this step, it is very, very important to actually get this step. Now for the final step, I said you should what? Punch sign S to get your answer. You just need to punch sign S and you're getting your answer immediately. So instead of doing on a normal way, we have to draw our triangle, right angle triangle, look for your hypotenuse. You can actually use this calculator to get your answer immediately. All right. So what are you going to do? You press sign. All right. Then bring out S. You press alpha, then S. Then close your brackets, right? Then press equals to. So you can see your answer is 3/5. You can see which is what? C at this part, right? So you can see it is very, very easy. Okay, when you get used to this step, you'll be able to actually what? Solve mathematics even without solving. So I feel we should look at another question. Okay, we are given this question. Without using table, evaluate 1 plus tan 60, tan 30, and tan 60, tan 30. So you can see we are given this question. How are we to solve this type of question when we are given to us? The best thing for you is to do is to what? Clear your calculator. All right, you have to clear your calculator first, which is shift 9 3 equals to AC. So without using table, actually we are not supposed to use table, we are not supposed to use calculator. We should actually what? Find this answer. But you were given multiple choice question, or we are given options. Okay, obviously you have to actually what? Just get an answer and move over to the next question. You can actually punch this question into your calculator and immediately it is giving you the answer. Okay, let's punch it together. This is a division equation, right? So you press this division sign here. You can see the cursor, or the cursor is showing at this part. You press it, then you press 1 plus tan. This is tan 60. Please make sure you close this bracket, okay, because it's open at this point here. You also have to close it at this point here, right? So you close it, then tan again 30, which is 3 and 0. Then you close it also, then you navigate downward to put your denominator, right? So you navigate here and put tan what? Tan 60. Then you have what? Tan 30. Okay, then you close your bracket here, then you press equals to get an answer to this question. So you can see the answer is actually what? 2. 2 is not in our option, right? Yes, 2 is not in our option, but the calculator is telling you the answer is 2. Let me tell you something, the calculator can never be wrong because it's have accuracy already. Okay, so you might be solving this type of question and you'll be like, I'm not getting the answer, I'm stuck. What am I going to do? You are looking for a lecture to the examiner to call that the answer is not it. But your calculator is telling you it's 2, and 2 is the correct answer. There's no two ways about it. All right. So you can see all of these questions can actually be solved even without solving. I want us to do another topic, okay? Let us just skip trigonometry and go to another topic. So I will show you that it can actually be solved with every other topic we have in mathematics, okay? So let's move to theory of equations. Okay, under theory of equations, we have about 5 things we can actually do in theory of equation. Okay, I'm not going to just give you the notes or give you like class notes. I'm just going to be showing you how it is solved. Okay, so we have simultaneous equation, the quadratic equation, equation with fraction, long division of polynomials, and quadratic with roots. These are all equations or quadratic equation problems, right? Okay, let's look at the first one, which is simultaneous equation. Now for your simultaneous equation, you have you'll be given a two equations, right? And you should solve it what? Simultaneously. In an equation like this, you are asked to find what? X and Y. So how are we going to do? There are two ways actually to solve a simultaneous equation, or more than two if I may say, because we have elimination method, substitution method, you're completing the square, your quadratic, your graphical method actually. So there are actually ways you can solve simultaneous equation, but how are we going to solve and get our answer or get the value of x and y with our calculator? We can actually move on, and obviously the first thing, make sure you put it in mind, is for you to clear your calculator. So you are pressing shift 9 3 equals to. So I know you must have written this step down because it's very, very important. So you can see it's already used to me because I know how to do it. So when you keep practicing and practicing, it will get used to you. So the other thing you have to do is for you to press mode. This is mode in your calculator. You can see mode here. You press mode. So you can see the calculator have a lot of functions, okay? So you press mode, you press 5, then you press what? 1. So you can see 1 is at this part. So this 1 is for you to solve simultaneous equation with x and y value. Alright, a lot of this will be learned when we move further, okay? Please just follow me to the end of this video so I will show you the practical step of how you can actually do all of this. So you are pressing 1, right? So as you're pressing 1, you're pressing this equation. This is the first equation, right? And this is the what? Second equation. All right. So the first equation is saying 4, 3, and 4. So the value of a, you put 4. Forget about the coefficient of that is here, right? So or the variable rather. So you put 4, you put 3, and you put 4 in your a, b, c in the first part, right? So you are putting 4, you put in 3, and you are putting what? 4. Okay, it navigates by itself downward, right? It's just going to be navigating itself. You put 2 because you have 2 here, and please take note of the signs. Okay, this place is -5, so you're not supposed to put 5. You put what? -5. Yes, you put -5. Then you also put what? 5. Oh, so 15. Okay, at C part. So at that point you press equals to. As you're putting it, you're pressing what? Equals to, right? So that is good. So you can see after that you press what? Equals to. It should show you the value of s as what? 5/2. X is what? 5/2. How do you get the value of y? You press equals to again. Value of y is what? -2. And that is the end of the equation. Alright. Value of s is what? 5/2, and value of y is -2. If you are to solve this, I bet you try and solve this thing. If you didn't get 5/2 and y as what? -2, then please just know you are not correct. Okay, the calculator will surely give you the answer, and it's also good because it's going to show you how you can be fast. Okay, you need speed and accuracy in exam, like I've said. So you need your calculator to actually get all of this answer. Even though you're solving theoretical question and you have to show the working, you have to actually get the answer down and know that you are arriving at what? 5/2 and -2. I just hope you get the whole scenario. Okay, you know, I said we have to solve about 5 things, right? Let us go to quadratic equation and let's see how it's going to be solved. Okay, then we are going to look at all of this. Okay, let's go to quadratic equation. Now for our quadratic equation, they'll give us an equation like this that has the power that is above 1, which is what? 2, right? So you can see it has 4s squared plus 8s minus what? 5. So to get this is very, very simple. It's just for you can clear your calculator because this is simultaneous equation. You want to solve quadratic. So to clear it, you can remind me, right? Which is what? Shift 9. Oh, I press 8. Okay, shift 9 3 equals to AC. So you can see the calculator has actually cleared all what we have been solving, right? So it's very, very good. So what next I need to do is for you to press mode 5-3. Okay, mode 5-3. So you press mode, then you press 5. 5 is for equation, right? You press 5. And you're pressing 3. 3 is for what? Quadratic what? Equation. Quadratic equation, because it has the value of a, b, and c, which is what? A, b, and c, which you have here. So you press 3. So you can see it has a, b, and c, right? Your a is going to be 4, which is at the coefficient of x squared here is what? 4. All right. So your b is going to be 8. The coefficient of b, this part is what? 8. And your c is going to be what? -5. All right. So you can see your c is what? -5. So you're pressing equals to. So because a quadratic equation, you have to have two answers. So your x1 is what? 1/2, and your s2 is going to be what? Minus what? 5/2. Because when you factorize this, obviously you have to have two answers for s, or two values for s. So you can see all of this can be solved even without solving. I just hope you are seeing very, very clearly. Okay, I have another question here, which is number 2. okay, which is number 2. Let's actually do this together. I would like you to do it, but let's do it together. Okay, let's just press AC. It's on quadratic equation, right? So let us solve it. Let's solve it. For A, what are we putting? We are putting 2, right? Good. And for B, what are we putting? Is this 7 or minus 7? We are putting minus 7. Okay, so you press minus 7, then you press what? Minus 5 for C, then you press equals to. Make sure you are pressing equals to, so it should go and land on the screen of your calculator at C part. Okay, so you're pressing equals to. So what are you going to do next is to use to press equals to get the value for x and y, or the values for what? X rather. Okay, so you press equals to. So you can see it's actually giving us in this format. We can actually press SD to reduce it. So your x1 will be 4.1. okay, then this is giving us in this format. You press SD. okay, so it's actually giving us in short format, so we can actually take this format, this decimal format, to solve all of this. All of this is what I am going to be showing you how to do on how to get it later in this video. Okay, so there are actually how many things for us to learn? 3, 4, 5. okay, we need to learn quadratic equation with fraction, long division of polynomial, quadratic equation with what? With root. So you want to stay to the end of the video. Okay, I just hope you're finding it very, very interesting. There are a lot of things can be done even without solving, right? So that's very good. So I want us to do another very important topic that we always, or we find the problem with, especially the topic that has to do with formulas. Okay, talking about sequence and series, your AP and your what? Your GP. Okay, so for the first part, I would like to treat arithmetic progression first, which is what? AP. So there are things we have to know when solving arithmetic equation, or arithmetic progression rather. We need to know a series. Okay, we need to know what series talking about. We have the T1, your T2, your T3, T4 and T5. okay, which is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how you identify what? Series. Alright, we need to know the first term. You need to know the common difference. Okay, common difference is the difference between the T2 minus the T1, the T3 minus the T2, likewise T4 minus T3, T5 minus T4, because all of these difference is going to be giving us 1. Alright, so you also need to know the nth term and the sum of an AP. All of these things is what we should know when solving quadratic, when solving sequence and series question, right? So move forward to the class and continue. Let's solve this problem. They said the system of an AP is 12 and the 30th term is 180. Okay, they'll tell you to find the first term. They'll tell you to find the 52nd term, find the common difference of the sequence. If the nth term is 250, find the nth term. Okay, they are giving you the nth term, so you tend to find the nth term of that sequence. So you can see this is how your question can come outside in arithmetic progression, your AP and the rest. So you can see all of this can be solved with your calculator. Let me bring out my calculator once again. So this is my calculator here. So obviously you have to clear your calculator. Make sure you have that in mind. So you are pressing shift 9 3 equals to AC, or equals to again. Okay, so you can see all of this step. Once you get used to you will just be what? Flowing with it. So now that we've cleared our calculator, it's for us to follow the step. Now they said set your calculator to what? To start mode. Alright, and by doing so you are pressing mode 3. So you can see mode 3 is what? Start, right? All of this function is what I'll be showing you later on. Okay, so you press 3 and it will show you these functions again. What you need to press, all of these functions have their own problem to solve. Okay, you can use 1 for variance, you can use 6 for GP. Now I said you press 2 for what? AP. Alright, 2 for what? AP. So you're pressing 2. So you have this what is written in your screen here. Let's go to my next slide. Now in this slide I said this is what is going to bring for you, right? Now I said please listen. I said S represents the number of terms, Y represents the number of terms in each column. Now let's go back to the question. They say the system of an AP is 12. S represent terms, the number of terms. The sixth term is what? 12. So you put 6 here, okay, because you have to tell your calculator that I want to solve AP problem, and they told me that the sixth term is 12. So you are pressing 6, then press equals to, so it will land here, right? Then you come over to this place, you navigate here, then you go up. Because sixth term is 12, you put it here 12, then you press equals to. So you can see. Then I also said the 30th term is what? 180. Are you taking note? The 30th term is what? 180. So you come over here and put 30th or 30 rather. Then you press equals to, right? It's to go down, but please make sure you navigate well. 30th term is what? 180. So you are putting it here. So you can see the sixth term is what? 12. The 30th term is what? 180. Once you've done this step, you are done with the question. You are done with the question. This thing is like magic. Let's go back to my slide. I said you put it. Now we can see we have 6 and what? 12 here, right? 30 and 180. It's the same thing on our calculator, right? So what you're going to do is for you to press AC. Okay? You've not actually cleared it. You've actually stored it. Okay? So your calculator is going to be using those values to solve any AP question for you. Now the first one they say is find the first term. First term, remember, first term is what? 1, right? Second term, I just put it this way, right? First term is 1. Okay, so to find first term, okay, let's look at the step. You press what? Shift 155, because it's actually for bringing out the value to find what? First term. So you are pressing Shift 1, then 5, which is what? Reg, right? So you're pressing 5. This calculator has a lot of functions, okay? It has a lot of functions that you don't know. Then you press 5 again. Now you see this stuff in your equation, or your question rather, or your calculator rather, is actually for you to find the term of an AP. So because you want to find first term, you navigate to this side and put 1. Okay, this is like first term for you to solve in your calculator. You press equals to. Now the first term of this AP is minus 23. Now they say to find 52nd term, the same thing. You navigate to this side. You don't need to on your calculator or clear it. Then you put what? 52nd. Then press equals to. The 52nd term is 334. So you can see, even though you try and solve this thing, you are still going to get this answer. So you're actually solving mathematics without solving, because you're actually getting your answer. So imagine if it's like a multiple choice question, you're actually seeing your answer there and you're getting it. Alright? Or you're solving theory question. The question is actually for you to get your answer down, because you need speed and accuracy in examination. So you solve and arrive at this answer, and you are sure that you are not going to fail that question because you solve it without solving it and you know the answer there. Alright, so as the case may be, if you want to find what common difference, okay, let's look at the step. Okay, I wrote the step. You put 1, it will have this value, then you get your answer. Your the B, the 52nd, you put 52nd, then this value, then you get your answer. Now for common difference, now listen. Remember the sixth term is what? 12. And for common difference, I said you use T2 or T5 minus T4. After sixth term, we have 7th term, right? You have 7th term, right? Very good. Now the 7th term minus the 6th term is going to give you a common difference, because the 7th term minus the 6th term is common difference. So the 7th term is what you are going to be doing here. Okay, you can still navigate. Okay, you can still navigate in this question. Or if you want to bring it out, let's just bring it out. You press Shift 155 to bring it out, right? So you navigate here and put 7 minus the system. And remember, system is what? 12. So you put minus 12. So it's like 7 term minus system will give us what? 7. Okay, this is 7 here. So you can also try 31st term minus 180, because 180 is what? 30th term. So you can see the way you can actually get all of this common difference. So if you're having a complex question, which we'll be looking into later on, so you can see that you can actually use your calculator to get your answer down and go on with what you're actually doing, right? So it is very, very, very easy. Now the last one, which is D, they said if the n term is 250, find the n term. All right, so what you're going to do is for you to press what? Shift 1 5, then you press what 4, which is this value here or this symbol here. You press 4, so you can see it's like S, then it has a bar up, right? So you come over here and you put your 250 to get the end term for what 250. 250 is like the answer of what you've solved. So you want to get the end term already, okay? So you can see it's 40 actually. So if you actually solve with end term of 40, you'll be arriving at what 250. So this is very easy to actually do and very easy to actually what crack. All right, so I just hope you've gotten all I've said in all these topics, so you can actually, if you didn't get it, you can actually rewind back, because you might not actually get it on the at a go, because you need on practicing and practicing. So before we look into the next topic or what we have, let me just quickly say this. Now, with this little magic we've done, I'm very sure you should know all I've been doing in the mathematics can be solved, or what you'll be doing rather can be solved with just your calculator, right? And because of our time is fast spent, okay, I would like to cut this video short, okay? I would like to cut this video short, and please don't think I am done with you. Never. I don't think I am done, because there are a lot of topics like I've listed in the beginning of this class. All right, so I want to quickly ask you a few questions. Okay, just come close. I want to ask you a few questions. What if I am ready to hold you in the hand to teach you everything concerning solving mathematics without solving through your stay in secondary school, your WAEC standard, your JAM, your 100 level, 200, 300, 400 level? Will you let me hold you and guide you? Please, I want you to answer this question yourself, okay? Don't be distracted. If I am ready to teach you everything you're learning, is it cycle theorem, is it just name them, without solving them, will you let me hold you and guide you? Okay, if you've answered that question, let me ask you another one. What if I am ready to show you other secrets of how I and my students have been killing every of our examination in mathematics? Will you want me, or will you want to know this secret? Let me know for me. Will you want to know the secret of how my students and I have been killing examination? Just answer it to yourself. Like, be truthful to yourself. Okay, just be truthful to yourself. Well, since your answers were yes, let me introduce you to my online course that contains over 70 plus videos that will teach you everything about mathematics. I actually target how to solve mathematics without solving blueprint. Alright, just as the name implies, okay, the blueprint is actually divided into 8 parts, okay? I divide mathematics into 8 parts. And here's a snippet of what you will see in the how to solve mathematics without solving blueprint course, okay? This is a course that is actually going to teach you everything containing mathematics, okay, in every area of your academics. Now, the first part is what number system and operation. In this part, we actually talk about the number based, or just numbers, okay? How we deal with number, your complex number, your number line, and everything concerning number is in this part of this course. The second part is your sequence and series and equation. Okay, just like your AP or what we actually did here, okay, we'll be giving a lot of example on how you can actually solve different kind of problem when you arrive at mathematics. And equation also, everything on equation, which is the 5 part I listed there, which we actually trade just 2, right? So in this course, you'll be doing all of these parts, or the types of the equations you're going to see in mathematics in this part of this course. Remember, I said over 70 plus videos, alright, over 70 plus videos. So this is just like the first video you're going to watch, and just a snippet of what you will see in the course. Alright, now the third part is algebraic manipulation. Now this part will be talking about your algebra, your partial fraction, anything related to fraction is going to be listed on this part of the course, which is what the part 3, right? Now for your part 4, you have trigonometry and functions. Okay, we started with trigonometry here, right? We just did like 2 examples. You are going to be seeing more than 2 examples, because we keep solving different kind of problems on trigonometry and function. Now this is my best part, calculus. All right, your limits of a function, your differentiation, your integration, your anything related to further maths, or as the case may be, or if you're in school, you're related to engineering maths, is going to fall under this part. Now you talk about your linear algebra. All right, linear algebra in the sense of your matrix, your vector, your anything related to solving mathematics in that way is going to be listed in part 6 of this course. Now in part 7 you have probability and combinatories. Okay, your permutation and combination, your probability is going to be listed in part 7. Now the next one is your statistics. You want to learn everything about your mean, median, mean deviation, your variance, your regression. Okay, this is the part of it. So you are going to be learning a lot and a lot in this course. I just hope you are understanding it. Now you might want to actually go for this course, but I would rather tell you not to actually watch all of these videos on this part. Just go for the one you're finding it difficult and understand the ways, because if you are to put everything in your head, obviously you are not going to learn everything. Okay, so you can see the part of the course is actually very wide for you, which you can actually get and start learning for yourself, right? That's good. Now I'm very sure you are excited, or you'll be so excited that you're getting a whole lot from this course. Now you may think I'm done. This is just the beginning, because we are heading somewhere. Now when you get how to solve mathematics without solving blueprint course, you stand a chance to get a lot of things from me, right? You're not just getting the course, you're not just getting into the course, because I'm very sure you want to go into the course and start learning other thing. Okay, because I will want you to be very serious. That's why I'm actually giving you the this chance actually to get all of these values from me, or get all of these bonuses from me. Now you stand a chance to get access to my student support group, which I tag Super Mathematician. Alright, Super Mathematician. Okay, and this group actually alone, a lot of students pay a lot of values to, or a lot of money to actually get into it. They pay up to about 25,000 naira to join my group, because I don't want to train unserious students. Alright, I want to train those that are willing and was able to learn. But once you get this course, you get how to solve mathematics without solving. It's actually free for you guys. Okay, it's free for those that are getting my course, because obviously once you get my course, it shows how, or the willingness for you to learn. So you are not going to pay this sum. Okay, you are just going to get access directly to the group, and you'll be meeting a lot of people there. Okay, so you'll be sharing knowledge, and you are good in every area of your academics. Now you are going to get direct access to me and other tutors. All right, now when I mean direct access to me, you can come to my DM with any question. Or sir, I'm finding it difficult to read this, can you help me? Immediately I'm asking you. You can see this image here. This person sent me a message. He said, please, I've forgotten how to initialize a number, please tell me the steps. All right, I just sent him 20 seconds audio on WhatsApp. It was like, okay, got it, thanks. Okay, so this is like a free access to me. You come to me and I'm giving you reply. Even though I'm busy doing something else at that moment, I am going to give special attention to my students. Okay, so you're getting another things from me. You're getting free mathematics material, and you remain my student for life. So you can see the word actually, even the word to get direct access to me, because I train privately. Okay, and this is how much I actually charge to train privately. Okay, so you can also see that there's a free material. You're going to be getting free mathematics material, and you what remain the best, like past questions I've used to study all of these things, and I'm getting trained with. So you are getting all of those materials for free. Okay, it's actually worth 30,000, which I actually get with my money, but I'm not just giving it for you so that you'll be able to do well for yourself. Okay, there will be weekly mathematics class. Okay, from me and other tutors. Okay, other tutors, experienced tutors that have actually trained, and they are actually perfect. Okay, because I actually pay these tutors. Okay, but it's going to be free for you. Once you get access to the course, you are not going to pay anything else. Okay, you're not going to pay anything else. Okay, you are going to get access to my 5 magic guide on how I prepare for any of my examination. Okay, this is a book that I've written on how I prepare for my examination, because I do actually give it out to students for this worth of 5,000 naira, but you are not paying to get this guide. You're going to be getting it free. This is like a bonus. Imagine you getting how to solve mathematics without solving blueprints, and you're also getting a blueprint that is going to teach you on how to pass your examination. I'm very sure you don't want to miss this, right? So there will be school tutorials or school tutorial tour for the highest students in the school that get my course. Now, what do I mean by that? All right, let us take an example, or let me just give you an example rather. Let's say you get the course and like 5, and you are going to, let's call it school, you are going to Uniben, and let's say about 10 students or 15 students actually get my book in Uniben. I am going to be coming to your school with my tutors, okay, to come and actually train you guys privately. You know what that means. Imagine me coming to meet you directly and coming to teach you this thing physically, all right, teaching you other step from the blueprints and other things that I have known in academics, right? So this is what you don't want to miss. Even though you get it now, you are also going, it's going to be good for you to actually let others know to get this course, and they should do well for themselves, and I'm coming physically to come and train you on it. So you know what that means, right? So you're also going to be getting, I said the best student that score above 95 in the general mathematics examination using this guide go home with a cash prize of 10,000. Okay, at the end of every examination in our group chat, students drop their results in mathematics. Okay, so if you are a student and you are scoring 95 and between 95 and 100 in mathematics exam, I'm going to reward you with 10,000. all right, with 10,000 naira. So you can see so it's like just for you to what, ginger up and what, do well, study your course, go and write your exam and pass. All right, and pass. So there's also an extra bonus. I will teach you on how to teach your colleagues what you've learned from the course and make an extra money for yourself by teaching them. All right, you teach your colleagues and also what, gain money from them by teaching them. All right, so this is like a bonus. So you can see the first bonus is what, you get access to my group, you have direct access to me and other tutors. You are also going to be getting free materials and remain my student for life, weekly materials classes or weekly mathematics classes from other experienced tutors. Okay, access to my 5 magic guide on how I prepare for my examination. There will be school tutorial tours, okay, for the highest students in the school that get my course. Okay, the best students in my mathematics group, after submitting their report card to me or their exam question or their exam script to me, because there will be evidence for that, is going to be rewarded 10,000 naira. So even though you have it in a year, you're having it like best students in your school 5 times, you are going to be getting a reward for that. Extra bonus is that I'm going to teach you how you teach other students and you make cool money for yourself by teaching. All right, so this bonus is what you don't want to miss. Now, what you've heard, you will know this is an online course with high value, and you should not joke with it. Okay, all what is in this course will never be taught in class or elsewhere. Like I used to say, nobody is going to teach you this calculator thing in class. Okay, even though the course is placed at a price to get, let me tell you, it is worth it. Okay, it is worth it. Okay, imagine all of this bonus you are getting after getting this blueprint. It's actually worth it, even though it is placed at the price. The course actual price is 20,000 naira, and I think it's fair enough, because look at these bonuses, you're getting this, it is fair enough for this price. But let me tell you something, you are not getting this, or because you are in this class today, or because you stay to this part of this tutorial, you are not going to be getting the course for that amount. Okay, you are not getting it for that amount. I won't be giving it to you for 20,000, but I'll be giving it for 10,000 naira. Wow, this is something you should take advantage of. Imagine you getting a lot of this value for 10,000 naira. All right, so it is something you should take advantage of, because in the next few minutes, this course might actually move back to its initial price of 20,000 naira. Okay, so I would rather tell you to watch back to where you get the link to this video, and tell the person or meet the person to tell you on how you can get access to the course, which is how to solve mathematics without solving blueprint course. All right, so I would rather tell you to watch back to where you get the link to this video to get the blueprint, okay, to get how to solve mathematics without solving blueprint course. Rush now, because it's going to move over to 20,000 naira. All right, so rush now and meet the person and let the person direct you on how you can get the blueprints. Remind you, are not just getting the blueprint. Like I said, you're getting a lot of things. You're getting the 8 parts of the course, which is the part 1, which is the number system and operation, sequence and series, sequence series and equation. You are also getting to learn algebraic manipulation, trigonometry, calculus, linear algebra, probability and combinatory statistics. Okay, you are also getting access to my student support group. Okay, which student actually pay this amount of money, but you're getting all of this whole course for just 10,000 naira. Okay, rush back to where you get this video and let the person put you through on how to get the blueprint immediately. Okay, I'm very sure you want to also get this bonus, which I said the best student is what going to be going on with 10,000 naira. Okay, so imagine you getting the course for 10,000 naira, you're becoming the best, and you're also getting the same money. You're also going to be learning how you teach others to make money from this course. So this is actually very, very big, and it is very, very fair to get. Okay, so and surely once you've gotten the course, I will see you in our weekly class as you become my student after getting the course. Thank you for staying to the end of this class. Thank you.